Everyone, Ammo here, taking a look at Ancient Domains of Mystery, ADOM. This game that actually came out originally, I think, in 1994, had a re-release, kind of a revival in 2012 on Steam. So why am I taking a look at like a 5-year-old update of a 25-plus-year-old game? It's because it's actually getting a sequel. It's getting an update, new release on Steam. It's taking the core engine of UAmmo, Ancient Domains of Mystery, and giving it an overall graphically, control-wise, and I'm excited for that because it's actually a pretty awesome game. I didn't know about this game, and I'm glad to be introduced to me. It has a long history of passionate development, a ton of content, complex mechanics, and very old-school game design of... Yeah, it's just very punishing, and the silly things can happen, and you really are encouraged to use your imagination and just enjoy, you know, it's not the destination, it's the journey. It reminds me a lot of Dwarf Fortress. If you're in a Dwarf Fortress, you might be into Ancient Domains of Mystery, because they remind me a lot of each other. Except the base gameplay is you're not managing a Dwarf Fortress, it's very much a roguelike game. So let's just jump in and take a look at what we have here. There's the new game window. I'm going to be looking at the hard roguelike mode. Standard mode's still a roguelike mode. Oh, I think hard mode should be the standard mode. Standard mode's just an easier mode because it gives some numbers in your favor and a little bit automated. It's still definitely roguelike, so these titles are a little weird, but I wanted to show you this because there's also of course you can personalize the mode. There's also weekly challenges, so you get a character in a dungeon and you try to get in the high scores. It's a nice little community support there. Exploration mode, if you just want to explore certain things, you're given a blessed wand of wishing, and you can use it just to play around with certain things of the game that you want to explore more. Also, network games is a crowd mode. I've seen some other games do this, but I really like the idea. So the more players on your friends list playing the game at the same time, so it's not multiplayer, but the more people playing, the easier the game is. The fewer people playing, the harder the game is. That's a real nifty idea. I hope that makes it into the next version, which I would expect so, because as far as I can tell, it's going to be still the core game, pretty much the same game. It's just with a lot of updates to UI and visuals and everything. So let's go into the hard mode. Here you get to choose star sign a la Elder Scrolls, which impacts whatever star you're born under, which gives you some certain bonuses. But instead of I've been mostly going with the candle for nicer gods and faster healing. But I think we're going to random through here, male or female. I don't think there's any difference in this game. Races, there's a handful of different races, as you would expect from any RPG. They have influences on how you play the game. I do want to point out, it includes ratlings. I love rat people in fantasy, like Warhammer, Skaven are my favorite race in the Warhammer universe, but we'll fate through that as well. A lot of different classes. Some are your typical like D&D style fare: fighter, paladin, thief, priest, monk. But you have some a little more creative ones, like a farmer. You can just be a farmer. You can build bridges, and you're good at cooking and first aid and gardening. Or you can be a weaponsmith and make weapons. Maybe not so much good at fighting with the weapons, but you can make the weapons at least. We'll fate our way through that. Points. And the points will get a variety of different stats. Obviously, the stats influence different gameplay elements, and you can add and take away as you want, but we'll be fading through that as well. Unfortunately, when you go back from the points, you just have to re-random it. So we're born in the month of the Raven. Blah, blah, blah. We're a male mist elf. And there's some stuff to read, nice little fluff. At the age of 8,406, you end your apprenticeship, and you are now a thief. So I'm a thief. I have no idea how to play a thief in this game, so I don't expect this to go very well. It'd be stealthy. I'm not sure how to. How do I stealth? I'm not even sure how to stealth. I barely figured out how to use spells. Let's take. And we take +2 all skill values. This is a nice general one, right? Just extra skill values. And we can take some extra defense, so I don't die maybe as easily. And we get 3 talents. Holy cow. Could take the extra. Oh yeah, +3 initial skill value. Yeah, nice and basic. I don't have to worry about it at all. I don't have to try it all. The game practically plays itself. Oh, YouTube and play. Oh, because I just had a character for my prior. Oops. Because I had a character that I just made, but then I realized I wasn't capturing properly because I was using a monitor capture instead of window capture, and it turned out I didn't like that. For 6,000 years, the world of Ancardia was a serene world unmolested by the forces of chaos. But now the sinister forces of evil darkness have opened a gateway somewhere deep within the mountains of the Dracula chain. Terrors from the unknown dimensions flood the world of Incardia and wreak havoc, spreading corruption even faster. Now it's up to you to explore Dracula chain, meet its inhabitants, find the source of chaos, and defeat it, or maybe even join forces with it. Aha! You get some choices in the game, choices that have not been at all close to fighting, because this game is difficult and unforgiving and complex, but in a fun way. It follows that. I've been mentioning Dwarf Fortress a lot, but this game, I mean, it does, right? It's like a game that's been developed for a long time and has old school development philosophies, but it definitely reminds me of the it's fun to lose mentality. There's a lot of different ways to lose, and I've not been anywhere close to the late game. I've also only been playing for a few hours. So here's the first dungeon, and we'll just look around. Any skills I can use? I can detect traps. I'm not going to be doing that very much. I will be lazy about that. And it appears to be a sling here. Pick up that sling. Can I equip the sling? We actually start with a short bow. So never mind, I don't have the sling on, because we have mithril equipment. That sounds pretty good. 1d6 plus 3. Never mind, I mean, that's alright. Plus 3. Not much for armor, though. Hopefully our dodge skills, okay? And here you can see some of the, it's kind of compromise between being a text-based game and then a modern mouse interface, in that you can access all stuff through keyboard, but then there's these symbols here you can also click on, and here it tells you what key presses to get this stuff, but you can also just click on it, and it's just kind of weird. So you can click through to get your skills in combat, but you can also use that to the keyboard. So this is a weird little compromise between having a modern mouse interface and its classic 90s, you have to use keyboard commands to do anything, and it takes you 20 years to play the game. And it's a nice little history. So back to our inventory and get back to the game. Which, that's one thing I'm excited about, because I do like this game. I like the idea of just this kind of a purist roguelike. Let's apply skill. Oh, I can pick the lock. I haven't played a character that can pick locks yet. Oh, awesome. It's like this idea of a classic kind of shoot some arrows at him. I'm pretty sure it looks like we're throwing arrows at him. Can I shoot him from here? I cannot. So I assume we're not in range. But I can shoot it here or just smack it with my swords. Okay. I like the idea of this very old school design, classic, true, like purist roguelike. I think there's room for that, and I want to see something like that. And this game is very complex, very deep. Evidently, towards the end of the game, you can become a king or a god or do some crazy stuff happening, which we're not. We should detect traps. We should do. All right, no traps, as far as we can detect. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna kick the door down. How about that? Yeah, we don't need to be sneaky. Just kick the door down. Detect traps. I played one character who died because we kicked the door down and it exploded and that character burned to death, and it was horrible. Is that a robe? I don't think we need a robe right now. You see, like that. So I've been earlier going for the doors and right-clicking it, but then also if you walk up to the door, then this dialogue screen pops up, but then you can cancel it, but then it doesn't come back. It's some weird things going on with the controls and the UI, which I have to just chalk up to it being just a compromise because the game is quite old and they've done what they could, or he's done what they could. Everyone's I want to say a one-man project. It might be another person involved, but it's a very intimate team at the very least that's been working on this for so long. Well, we're not very good at hitting bats, evidently. Let's go over here. Still have some more hallways to go through. Wow, we got hit hard. Do we have first aid? We do have first aid, but we do not properly bandage our wounds. So we only have 8 HP. We're going to die in no time. Luckily we can shoot around corners. No, we missed. Stop. That was a terrible move. Why would I move diagonally? Yeah, that's silly. Easy way to take damage there. Here, shoot this little rat. It's a kobold. Looks like a rat. Hey, we advanced level 2. Oh, good. We need it. You'll notice on the skills, you don't have your weapons on the skills. That's because your weapons are improved through practice. There's some skills that improve through practice, others that improve through leveling up like this, and others you find in the world through certain events or characters or training or what have you. I know that we start with pickpockets, but I know there's a character in the Raider village that can teach you to pickpockets if you don't already know it. So there's some skills you level up, some you just have to practice. So let's improve our dodge because I don't want to die. And alertness also impacts our defense a little bit. Wow, we have a lot of skills. All right, that we have one more. Let's get detect traps, first aid. Continue. I wish I knew how to sneak. Is there a button for sneaking, for stealth? Because I have not played a stealth character yet, so that's on me. I don't normally play stealth characters anyway. Goblin corpses. So the reason they drop corpses, I didn't search all this, did I? Take all these arrows, yes. The reason why they drop corpses, well, maybe not the reason. You can do things to the corpses though, such as eat the corpses. Food's been very important in the game, I've noticed, and I have starved to death at least once, and have otherwise been poisoned because I was trying not to starve, and instead I ate a poisonous corpse and died from that. So there's been a couple ways I died involving food. Trying to get through because this first dungeon is obviously a lot easier than the later games, so it's a nice way to get some experience right off the bat. And there are constant monsters that enter the dungeon and come to attack you. Maybe I need more archery skills. It's not going. Oh, jeez. Oh, don't tell me die in the first dungeon. Okay. Maybe I need some more archery skills. But there are monsters that constantly spawn into the dungeons, I've noticed. So we do need to be careful. Hello, rat. Just crush the rat. We can also speak to the monster. Try to speak to the monsters if we really want to. Is that... What can I see down there? Is that just dark? It is just dark. Do we have a torch? We have no torches. But you can use a torch or a light spell to get through the darkness. Or we can just start blindly wandering around it. Which is obviously dangerous. There's a wall here. It's too dark. There's a door here. Appears to be a door here. Maybe I search it. It's too dark to search anything. There's probably a door there, but it's too dark for me to do anything with. So I'll leave the darkness. We get some source of illumination. We can go explore that. Hey, we found a hidden door. Which, I mean, just leads back to the darkness anyway. Not much going on in this level of the dungeon, huh? There's some monsters and... Oh, jeez, hello. Alright, I've only died in the first dungeon once. Are you kidding me? We can't kill that rat? Alright, with all three. I've only died in the first dungeon once. We don't have athletics. I like athletics. Let's take some more first aid in case I need to apply it. And more dodge. And more alertness. And more... Concentration is our mana regen. Listening, I'm not sure what the impacts of listening are. Or literacy. I know you can read or you can't read. I'm not sure what reading better does for you exactly. I'm not sure why we know necromancy. How about pick locks? Alright, continue. Choose a talent. Alright, a lot of talents to choose from. Let's take something more easily evade traps. That way I can be a little more careless with kicking down doors and stuff. Instead of detecting traps, we'll just dodge them. I can be a little more lazy about it. Hello, sir. What is that? What is this? An ancient, lawfully aligned altar. Can I do anything with it? Surely there's something I can do with it. There has to be a way I can do something with this altar. Right? Can I kick it? For some seconds the ground rumbles. Do I become chaotic for that? Apply skill, detect traps on it. Can I make a sacrifice? Because your god is important. Maybe I can pray? You need an altar. There's an altar. Oh, okay, so the altar we can sacrifice. Can I sacrifice his dagger? They're not interested in that order. Okay, alright, cool. So you can put stuff on the altar to sacrifice it. Didn't know that. This game has a lot going on. So there's probably still a lot more in the game I haven't found yet, which excites me. I mean, I'm glad there's a game with a lot to go on, a lot of magic stuff happening that I haven't experienced yet. Although I'm mostly excited for the re-release, the modernization. I feel like that's what it's going. It's going for a modernization re-release because the game has been developed over such a long period of time, so intensely, has a lot of content. Most of it I haven't even seen or been able to properly navigate. No, I do not want to continue to eat the ration because I have to kill this thing first. Alright, now we eat the ration. Because he saw we went hungry, so we were trying to fight hunger. Because we can actually just very well starve to death. I hit a trap and we are dead. the improved trap dodging didn't do it much good, did it? And we have died. I'm not sure why it's an @ sign. I'm not sure why it's an @ sign. Oh, I know why it's an @ sign. Because I bet you in the ASC2 graphics, in the AAC graphics, the character representation is represented by an @ sign, obviously. Okay, I get it now. When I first saw it, I'm like, why is it an @ sign? Herder. So, oops, the Mist Elven Thief was scorched by a fiery explosion. He survived for 9 hours. You see what this has been typical. I've been dying a lot. I'd have one character go for like a week, though. That was exciting. Continued Jeb, the Troll Barbarian. He did very good. He died in the hills, but he did a very good job. Let's throw in one more character. New game, hard mode, random points. We are a female Hearthling Chaos Knight. I think the Hearthlings are halflings. So a female halfling Chaos Knight. Very interesting. Let's make her... I'm not sure what the I'm not sure what the Chaos Knight starts with, weapon-wise. So let's give her bonus skill values. I mean, that's just such a... Just seems like a basic good one. I don't need to think too much about just bonus skill values, right? And let's give her... These are all particular weapon affinities. Like I said, I don't know what she starts with. And also, it seems kind of risky to choose one of these before you actually have an appropriate weapon. So you might take bonus hit with pole arms and never find a pole arm. It's a waste of a talent. Let's... You can extend their lifespan so they don't die of old age if you need to. Yeah, just extra hit in melee and extra defense. Just some basic good ones. Her name is Alzna. Skip all that. And she starts with... Is that a polearm? Well, that is a polearm. Does she have any skills? She can cook, which is important for eating corpses. We have lots of we have a lot of tools. Wow, we have a cooking set, tinder boxes, torches, flint and steel. She's prepared. Apparently, we don't need a torch on her now. Apparently, being a Hearthling or maybe a Chaos Knight makes you prepared. This is actually a scythe. Wow, she's ready to go. She's ready for some combat. Full plate armor. This little halfling is ready to go. Rather unremarkable cave complex. Rah! So this should be much easier. Wow, okay. Look at 18 strength, slightly reduced willpower. We are chaotically aligned, considering we are a Chaos Knight. So our little halfling here should be much better off than our Elven Thief was. Leather armor. We don't need leather armor. We're wearing full plate armor. Items can, of course, be cursed or blessed, as you would expect. And if you put on a cursed item without knowing it's cursed, you're stuck with that item, even if it's trash. So I learned you gotta be real careful. Oh yeah, we just went up and one-shot all these things. I don't know why the music stopped. Why is my music... My music's gone. Oh, the sound's still there. Music's gone. Oh no, okay, maybe just switching tracks. You can take a corpse and eat it. I'm pretty sure orc corpses are vile and poisonous. So I will not be eating the orc. God, again! First aid. We do not manage to probably take care of our wounds. Luckily, we have much more HP than our last character. So despite being engulfed in a murderous explosion, we are survived. Oh, you know, we're just going to kick all the doors open. I'm tired of running into locked doors. Which is probably a good way to get killed. Hey, a loot! There you have it. You can play a bard, you can have instruments. So you can see down here, this little mini-map, that's probably more... it's probably closer to what the original game looks like. 2-weapon combat, that's for dual wielding. Not two-handed weapons. We don't have... let's take some dodge and athletics. I like athletics. We only got 3 talents that time, 3 skill points. Is this a secret door? It is. Secret doors aren't so secret. It seems to be a lot of hallways that have no... that don't go anywhere. Yeah, but this down here is probably closer to what the original game looked like, which you can go into the graphic options and turn back on, I believe, if you want that authentic feeling, the authentic experience. Thank you for the money. There's that bat. Might as well kill his bat, get the experience. Please, please go over here. I think you can access. So I think there's a bat. I was accidentally clicking on the bat. Just came on these stairs. I was trying to move to the stairs. I think I was actually clicking on that bat in the fog of war. More athletics, more dodge. Oh, find weaknesses, critical hit chance. Let's grab some of that. And you are a fighter, which is way more down my alley. Much easier to handle. Way more down my alley. I would imagine a scythe is a polearm. Or it could be a stab. I assume it would be a polearm. I would consider it a polearm. Or you could say it's a two-handed weapon. Get +2 hit. Sure, there you go. Bonus hit with two-handed weapons. We even make ourselves a little more aggressive using the tactics menu. It is dark. Hey, we got torches. Let's see. Okay, I never had to actually use a torch though. Okay, we have a torch. I know we can use a torch. Obviously, we can use a torch. Let's see if I can figure out how to use a torch. Here's the torch. I just want to use. How about we go view stuff, torches, use. Nope. You have to wield the torch to be able to light it. Okay. All right. So, oh, awkward. So do I have to put the torch? Hold up. So I have to do that. Does that work? Nope. Okay, we're still not there yet. We're almost there. We're almost there. This is the kind of thing I mean that I'm excited for the update. So that instead of having to fight with the UI in order to do things I want to do, it just kind of it just happens on its own. You have to wield torch to be able to light it. Okay, let's go to our inventory. Let's wield the torch. Let's dual wield torches. I don't care. Then let's view our stuff, and maybe we have to use the flint and steel. Just try to wield and use the torch. I am wielding. Okay, let's try that. Nope. Okay, torch, and then view stuff. Torch. Use it. I am wielding the. We have to use the one we're wielding. How does that work? Okay, no. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. Nope. That's not what I want to do. Exit. No. We can figure this out. We are smarter than the game. We will be. Do you really want to wield the? Yeah, sure. Why not? Then go. And then the work. No skills applicable. Well, there's a way to light a torch in here somewhere. I'm glad something like this happened. Just to, I can't. It's the 90s were a long time ago. Okay, I don't have to put in text commands to figure out how to like _use _item _torch. Okay, can I just throw up this torch and have it be wielded? It's wielded. I have a flint and steel. Be used. It is dark in here. You know what? Alright, how about this? How about we just pray? I'll show you the prayer. So if you have a problem that you can't otherwise solve, you can pray to your gods. And their gods, they'll help you out. So there we go. We solved our problem of being unable to navigate the UI in order to... Oh, you have to unequip both to wield a two-handed weapon. We pray to the gods to solve our weapons, to solve our problems for us. Which you can't do in the game, but the game does promise you if you abuse that, they'll get mad. There is a scroll I believe we can read. If you have a character that can't read, you can't use scrolls. I learned that when I was playing around with my troll. You also can't read notes on things like potions and such. You did not manage to probably take care of it. We need more first aid. I really want first aid. One thing I'd also like to see is some consistency in the dungeon monsters. Because their strengths are pretty consistent for the most part, but you get just like a whole wide array of creatures. Whoever read the creature manual did not stick to a theme, and I would like to see a little more theme. Like, if it's a dungeon with greenskins, can it mostly be goblins and orcs? A bunch of random kobolds and bats and fairies and bugbears. Advanced level 4. Let's get some first aid. It's also food preservation. Like I said, food's very important. Food preservation makes your food last longer, exactly as you would expect. What happened to our armor? Are we not wearing our armor? I accidentally clicked off the game, my bad. No, full plate armor. Throw on the amulet. Amulet Perseverance. Will +3. Cool. Like I said, putting on unidentified items can be dangerous. We are burdened. Let's see if that axe is better for us. It looks like a two-handed weapon. No, it was not. It was a one-handed weapon. So I'm actually going to drop that. Use stuff. Drop it. Because we want to avoid being burdened. Continue to walk through here. Hello, little rat man. He says like a rat man there. I like to see some consistency in enemies. More themed dungeons as far as enemies are concerned. What is that? Scale mail. A scale mail. Can't pick that without getting burdened, but let's see what the changes. So full plate armor, -3, -7, -6, +9. I think I know what some of those numbers mean, at least, from my history of playing similar such video games, but again, it'd be nice to see if it'd be nice to have some updates to make it a little more clear exactly what's going on. Yeah, I'll definitely take the play mail. Yes. Yeah, how many turns does this take? Alright, it took like 4 turns to pull on the plate mail because I got ambushed by, oh, I accidentally put on a cursed ring. Interesting. Come on, take on, stop it, jerk. I don't care about that short bow or the arrows. What about you? Oh, hi, buddy. Just hit you too. A lot going on over here. Quarrels. Is a quarrel the ammunition for a crossbow? Maybe. That green represents an item. Walk down here, continue to explore. Hello, a bunch of rats. Why is there a bunch of rats? This something to do with this were-rat bringing rats with them? But we leveled up. I like these idiot-proof characters. More dodge and more crit maybe later on. Because right now we're still just brute forcing our way past all these enemies. Where is the exit on this floor? I don't see the exit stairs anywhere. A bunch of enemies in here. You can also speak to characters and monsters. You know what? Let's just leave this dungeon. In fact, it looks like we're at the end of it anyway. So let's get out of here. We are burdened. Burden obviously has effects, including making us hungrier faster. Alright, stop chasing me, dude. Hello, giant centipede. We are hungry now. We still have rations, so we don't need to eat any monsters, I think. Hello, that's racist. It's a black earthling, and we're a presumably not black earthling. So I wonder if that was some accidental racial violence. Just committed a earthling hate crime. Let's get to our stairs up out of here. I believe we have to actually manually navigate our way out of here, which isn't a surprise because there are enemies that spawn and such. Here we are back outside. Let's explore the world, and here's the first village, which is always here. We're in the village. Quest completed for that. Another quest for speaking to people, so we want to speak to the people. What you don't... Oh! The sheriff doesn't want to talk to me because I'm chaotic, I bet. Normally he would give us a quest. Interesting. I was going to attack him. He'd probably just kill me, though. Hello, sir. Alright. Good chat. So there's a shopkeeper. He would give us... we could buy food from him. We're not going to be playing... We're going to be ending this soon. Man, no one likes us. We're chaotically aligned. Because we have a quest to speak with people. I believe we have a quest to speak to people. Normally we have a quest to speak to people. I suppose we can just just look at our quests. Well, someone has to talk to me, right? Hey, you. Hey, sir. Sir. You have spoiled the piece of our village. Alright, this is... I tried to, like... attack. Hey, I killed the village elder. And the child. Oh my, I'm murdering the town. I've lost my mind. Well, I'm sure it makes me super chaotic. Alright, let's get out of here before... Oh, I just got hit. Someone just threw a rock at me. It hit me really hard. Let's leave that village and go to a village that's more up our speed. And this is the Raider village. Which we can attack all these people, which are presumably pretty bad people. Hey, come talk to me. Hey, you. Hey. Stop running around. Life can be very short. Okay, these people are useless. We don't have enough money to buy anything, I believe. We have 195 gold. That might be enough, but a lot of stuff's really expensive. 910. 363. A jackal corpse is 180. That's not even worth 180. I'll kick the door open. Who do you think I am? Oh, this is the guy that teaches us to pick pockets if we don't know how to do it. Yes, hey, we teach you how to pick pockets. Cool. So you can learn skills in the world they don't otherwise start with. All right, let's go get ourselves killed. There's supposed to be a dungeon up here that's advanced. A pack of wild dogs. Let's evade the dogs for now. Supposed to be, yeah, this dungeon's supposed to be advanced. You feel, lingering menace seems to lure this place. It feels as if you should not stay for long. This is supposed to be a difficult area in the game. So this should be a good way for us to get killed very fast. Why could I not pick up that? What was that? Food? Why can't I pick it up? Ration. Pick up the ration. There you go. Oh, it's a lot of enemies in here. I've also had situations in dungeons where I would open a door. You're being healed by corruption. Oh, corruption is also a mechanic in the game. That's my first time actually having a character become corrupted, but it makes sense. I think it's like my first chaotic character. You can become corrupted by chaos, and then you get mutations, which can affect your character. Such as, so there I got some sort of healing effect. Fighting with... Yeah, +2 to hit when fighting with... Wait, that's fighting with 2 weapons, my bad. I sense rapidly increasing danger in this place. I think the game is really desperately trying to warn me to leave. It actually took a skill for bonus two-weapon combat instead of two-handed weapon combat, I believe. Shouldn't matter. We're still hungry. Let's eat that large ration we found. I'm waiting for something crazy to happen, so we'll die suddenly. Hey, I got an achievement for getting through that cave quickly. Hello, puppy. Alright. Let's keep going down. I'm expecting to find something exciting to kill me. Very quiet in this dungeon. A scroll? We could also just use a scroll and see what's up. How do we try that? Because we can read. So we should be able to read a scroll. What does Iznab do? You don't know how to read. I thought I knew how to read. Apparently a halfling chaos knight does not know how to read. Never mind. So I can't even use those scrolls. Damn, I wish I could read. Alright, so far it's still really easy. I was promised. I was promised some difficulty. Hey, we evaded a trap. Good job, Elesna. Very proud of you. You're doing great work here. What are you? A rattling warrior who's dead. Pick up an apple. We're going very hungry very fast. Eat that melon. So food might become a problem. Oh ho ho ho! Hello. You're welcomed by a multitude of angry sounds. I think we are super dead here. Let's step back so we can't be surrounded. What even is this? A troll? Oh, we're super dead, aren't we? Hey, the troll. Hey, we beat the troll. There's like 18 other things here to fight, though. And it seems like we're going to lose eventually. Increase in dodge and athletics. Alright, continue. Let's wait for a turn. Let them come to us. Because I don't want to move in there and be fighting multiples at one time. So green hags. There's a real hodgepodge of monsters down here fighting. Pole arms level increased. I am surprised. I'm amazed we're surviving this. What is that? The what? Piercing ice needles. So that was some sort of... What? That was some sort of creature that exploded and killed everyone. And this barbarian might kill me. Okay, we have somehow survived. Can I first aid ourselves? Not managed to properly take care of your wounds. Don't really want a demon corpse or an orc corpse or any of that stuff. Let me drop some stuff. We don't need the leather armor or the scale mail. Nope, don't need rocks. I can get a corpse there, rat corpse. We'll try cooking the rat corpse. No, not there. Here. What kind of corpse is this? A dark elf? I imagine dark elves are poisons. We can go to our inventory. Actually, we can skills, cooking, rat corpse. You have successfully cooked the rat corpse. Can I now eat the rat? We don't need to eat the rat corpse yet. We're not hungry. Alright, we are amazingly not dead yet. Let's go. That's the kind of ways you can die. Just walk into a room full of monsters and get overwhelmed. If we were less, you know, combative character, we may not survive that. Debris is accompanying you causes some ancient bones on the floor to transform into dust. You feel a sense of relief. Don't know what that means. I murdered that man. And there's nothing down here. Surely there's something down here, right? Okay, good. I was about to say, I wasn't supposed to talk to that guy. Maybe I should have talked to that guy. He's a chaos cultist. I'm chaotic. I'm a chaos knight after all. Yeah, I shouldn't have simply murdered him. Dark Elven Warrior. What is a ghost? A shadow. I don't know how we fight a shadow, but we did it successfully. I am... You know what, Alesna? I'm impressed. You lasted way longer than I expected. And we'll just continue straight down, because I'm trying to search. I'm trying to find death, so we can end this character in an interesting way. Find a fun way to die. Instead, we're just leveling up and doing very well. Are we hungry yet? We're not hungry yet. Stuff on the floor. Don't need one-handed weapons. We're all about these pole arms right now. Stop shooting me in the face. Stop. That was a lot of arrows, dude. Ah, he's kind of tough. We killed him, though. That's a lion? What is a cave lion? What? It's a cave. It just it hangs out in caves. Amulet. Berserker corpse. Don't need any of that stuff. Ooh, that's a fletchery set. We can make our own arrows if we want to. A displacer beast. Don't know what that is, but it should be dead, just like anything else. It's putting up quite a fight. It's dead. It dropped an aquamarine ring. Do we have an extra ring slot? Oh, hey, we're really moving out there. Yes. Not while you're wearing gauntlets. Oh. Can I not put on rings? Can I wear gauntlets over my rings? Interesting. Probably unnecessary. So when we put on rings, you have to actually remove your gauntlets. Maybe a little over the top in detail. Somewhat XP. Bread. Alesna is, what are you? A necromancer. Can I chat with you? Hey, that's the wrong button. Hey, you wanna chat? Nope, doesn't want to chat, so I'll just kill you. I'll try and be nice. I'm trying to talk. You're terrifying. You're dead, though. Hello, bugs. Do we have bracers? Do we have any bracers on right now? Do not have bracers. Bam. Bracers of empowerment. We are empowered. Let's drop some nonsense. Like, I don't know how to use torches. Let's drop these tools I'm not sure how to use, and then instrument. Now we're not burned at all. We're not really playing for keeps here, because like I said, we're trying to just die, and I'm amazed that we're still alive. Hello, troll. The last troll gave us some... Nope, that one's dead. That's a large orc, non-troll. Let's say the last troll he met gave us some hard times. A neutrally aligned altar. We are not neutrally aligned. That's a scary looking guy. Clay statue. Nope, he's dead too. Alright, we are just the best, evidently. We are hungry. Let's kill this thing and eat some food. We have that cooked rat corpse, which has made us vomit. Luckily, we did not get poisoned. Still, let's eat the loaf of bread. Can I not move? Oh, there's a lot of rats. Apparently, the were-rats bring some rats with them. Those are kind of tough rats, too, aren't they? It's a doppelganger, which has died immediately. Yo, I'm getting kind of disappointed. I was told this is going to be a very difficult place. Why is there a cave? You see, that's the kind of thing I mean. We just fought like a homunculus, a squad of rats, and now why is there a Geico caveman in here? I don't. It doesn't seem to fit. That could maybe be adjusted a little bit. The game's been developing for 25 years. I'm surprised that's just how the game is supposed to be. There's something invulnerable here that I have killed. Or invisible, not invulnerable. So there are also invisible monsters. Good to know. I'm glad I was able to fight it. I guess I just stuck my scythe out in the middle of the tunnel and prayed for the best. What is that bright pink shield? It is a small shield. Well, I use two-handed weapons, so we're going to leave that on the ground. Picked up a copper ring. Our ring's taken care of. A pale fading ball of light entering the room, and it quickly disappears. Don't know what those mean. Don't know what a lot of these texts mean that when you enter a room, something weird happens. You can start going back upstairs. Really? Why would we go back upstairs? Is there something special about this floor? Where are we on? Level 8, evidently. Some meat we can end up cooking. Kick it open. Kick it open. Kick it open. You hear a strange chunk in your vicinity. Is that a trap? Do I need to back out? No, we're still good. Beat the lizard to death. And level 9. We're doing... This might be one of my better characters, actually. Natural Berserker. So that's bonus hit and damage when berserking, which is a tactics, I believe. Disarm traps. Not really looking for traps because I'm being lazy about it. Extra carrying capacity because I find anything, maybe. Or while we're... Yeah, we just go for extra hit with pole arms because we're still have our pole arm here. We're still fighting with our pole arm. That's probably what we're going to die with as our beginning weapon. Level 5 pole arm use. Just beating the snot out of everything. This half... I really expected a halfling death knight to not be that good, but we're crushing it. Let's explore down this hallway. Understand leather armor. Hello, skeleton. Amulets we could all be trying on and see if they have any good effects or murderous effects. And a trap. We did not manage to probably take care of our wounds. Ugh. We were terrible at first aid. I guess I could just open the door. Stop hitting me. Is that a melon? It is a melon. Hey, well, we're hungry. Ooh, wait, where's my melon? There we go. They can eat orc corpses. Orc corpses are gross. I do believe they are poisonous. Image of books and comfortable chairs line the wall. Suddenly the images fade away. What the heck is that? Our scythe corrodes. Looks like our scythe was damaged by this jelly, and it corrodes additionally. So now our weapon is much, much weaker than it used to be. And there's a bunch of gold here, though. And a fire beetle corpse. I could probably cook that. Excuse me? Hello, Necromancer. Did you do that to me? It's probably just a trap. So I may need a new weapon. Yeah, it was a trap that did that. Can I, like... Alright, I evade the trap. Yeah, I may need a new weapon. That slime messed up this scythe, and I don't see anything else here. Let's go up this mysterious other stairs leading up. Just go past the trap. Oh, this scythe kind of sucks now, doesn't it? Pardon me, come through. You also cast spells. Do we have any spells yet? Nope, we don't have any spells. Do we have any scrolls or anything? I don't think so. Oh, I can't read. That's right, we can't read scrolls. You can't have wands and spells. Other than the spells were actually pretty good. I played a mage character, and the magic was doing a really good job. You have to manage your power points quite a lot, but you can upgrade the rate which you regenerate them. The spells seemed very powerful. I just haven't had a lot of luck finding new spells. I had, like, starting spells. It's a cute bear. I had, like, starting spells, so I didn't really upgrade from there. When did the bear drop? A flute. Alright. That's a minotaur. Can I kill that minotaur? Can I get to the stairs? I'm not sure I want to kill a minotaur. Presumably a minotaur is kind of scary. It left. Excuse me? Where am I? Oh, I'm down here. What is this? I found a new village. Under a bustling village, being small kind of races abound and screaming about. Everyone seems to be very active. I haven't been here yet. Oh, this is exciting. I thought the game was like, oh, don't go through this dungeon yet. It's going to be real hard. Hey. Yeah, I heard about these. Yeah, the game was like, don't go through this dungeon yet. It's scary. You're going to die. And turns out, it was nothing. Just guarding this. Is some sort of rattling? Hey. Rude. Just guarding the city. Is there some sort of city of monsters? Chat. I want to chat. I want to attack them. I want to chat. Be careful, strange stranger. Careful of what? Is that a threat? Alright, a weird empty hallway that's guarded by a door. Hey, you seem interesting. Ogre Guardian. Me guarding the prison, me not care about prisoners. Okay. Is there like a back way into that prison? No. What about in here? Hello? Nope. Okay. You can also swim. If you're bad at swimming, you'll, like, drown, though. but there's water in the game, and there's a way to get past water. You can just swim your way through. Hey, it's a person. Would you like to buy a powerful servant for a ton of gold that I don't have? Come back as soon as you can afford them. Alright, well, I don't think about it. Hey, sir. Har, har, har. Alright, I'm just gonna kill you. I'm gonna murder you too. I expect this guy to kill me, but this is really cool. I didn't know this whole town was down here. I assume he will be strong enough to like instantly murder me. He poisoned me. Oh my! I actually killed him. I am bleeding and poisoned though, so I'm gonna like super die regardless. Can't first aid it out of the way. Nope. 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 Oh no, we stopped the bleeding. We're just still very poisoned. So we're probably gonna die anyway. Yeah, am I gonna die? Succumb to poison? There we go. You feel the poison course through your veins, and you die. You hear the chime of a tiny bell. Was that the bell of death? Continue. Ella's another Earthling Chaos Knight died of acute blood poisoning. She scored over 6,000 points, advanced level 9. She survived for 4 days, and was surprisingly successful, and found a village that I hadn't found yet because the game told me that dungeon was scary. She actually got number 1. She got so many more points. She wasn't... What? Wasn't supposed to happen? Wow, Chaos. Maybe being a Chaos Knight is just very powerful. Anyway, so that was our look at ADOM. A fun game with a long history, so I mean, if you're into roguelikes, if you're into classic games, if you're into just want to experience a taste of how the 90s PC gaming was like, then ADOM might be for you. If you're really into Dwarf Fortress, I feel like Dwarf Fortress has some parallels with this game, at least as far as like history and this design philosophy. Obviously not the game itself, because they're very different. One's a management sim of dwarves, and one's a roguelike, more pure roguelike. But there it is, and taking a look at it, because even though it's version 2.3.8, it is having a sequel, re-release, whatever, coming out soon, which will take care of some of the problems I have with the game, which are frustrations mostly relating to the fact that it's just an old title. It has burdened, although it has a long history, some of that history has come with burdens, such as I couldn't figure out how to light a torch, which obviously, if you know how to light a torch, you're yelling at the screen like, you idiot, you just do this. But I didn't know that, and maybe I could have looked it up. There's probably a manual. I could look up how to do it. I could learn if I was determined how to light that torch, but you think it should just be something a little more user-friendly and more intuitive, which hopefully in the re-release in the new version it will be more user-friendly, more intuitive, look nicer, and just be, I think, because the core engine seems really cool, would love to explore it some more, and taking out some of the frustrations of the burdens of its long history might make for a really cool experience, and I'm excited to see what happens with the future of ADOM. It's also fun to learn about it, because I have never heard about this game. So it's really interesting to learn that there's this game that's been developed for decades, and I've never even heard about it. So it's cool to learn a little bit about the history of this project, and it's always nice to see someone have such passion for their creation that they work on it for years and years and years. Like, that's insane for me to think. I was a child, and when this game was released, I was barely sentient. And then someone made a game, and then ever since they've been working on it. And I've been living my life and didn't even know this was a thing. It's weird to think about. But anyway, thanks for watching. Leave a like to the video, subscribe for more, find Twitch, Twitter, I'll let you guys know the deal. ADOM available on Steam for $15, or just keep an eye on it for the sequel, which I don't want to tell you, don't buy the game, but there is going to be a new release. So if you are interested, but would rather just wait for the new version, well, then that sounds fair to me. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.